Hello everyone and welcome to my first part of Middle-earth Shadow of War. I'm recording this because I have 148 gigabytes of footage to upload for Dying Light 2, and you bet your ass I'm not doing that on my home network. So it's like, hey, I've been meaning to get around to this game. I'll do this today, and then on Tuesday I can go down to the library and upload all that footage because, you know, their internet, I get like 150 megabytes per second upload speed, which is a lot better than the whole 10 I get at home. Anyway, guys probably should have, there we go, HDMI 1. Make sure the volume's off. So without further ado, let's get into this. Oh, right, laptop. Also needs to be unmuted so I can actually hear. Hopefully that didn't screw with the recording anyway. So, actually hold on a second, there's something I want to double check. If I just go in here and deactivate that for a second. Why is that linked to the wrong... Oh, right. Other account. So, by linking your Warner Brothers account, you get a 10% XP boost. I don't know if that'd be considered cheating in, like, say, a speed run, but I'm not doing a speed run. So some other things to mention. This is one of the few games where you can turn up your field of view if you want. You can also turn off most of the UI. For example, the Nemesis banners, navigation point markers, AI awareness. You can make the game look as pretty as you want it to. But there are some other things that are more so just helpful. Like, for example, combat minigame prompts. I guess you could learn the timing to do it yourself. But I just like having those on. The unlock skill prompt, which I've considered getting rid of, but it is nice to know when you level up. Your summon prompts. Event prompts. Your button controls down there on the bottom left. I mean, bottom right. God, I might be dyslexic. Your command cluster. All of an agility prompts. Where is it? Oh yeah, enemy outlines. This one's helpful to know because enemies, when you're holding R2 to like enter stealth mode, it will actually show like whatever enemy you're targeting in white, unless you can do a stealth move on them, in which case it'll be highlighted in red as you see here. Rotate minimap with camera. I'll try having this off. Oh my god, that's why I don't get any fucking saviors. Yeah, you can actually turn off the ability for orcs to save you. Anyway, yeah, apply settings. Display, game brightness. Oh, there we go. Isn't there supposed to be a visible symbol in the right side? Well, yeah, I recently messed with my TV settings. On the long list of probably shouldn't have done that. Yep, restore defaults, just to be sure. Yeah, sure, keep the changes. I can't fix that. Home theater. There we go. Headphones. Actually, the best way to do it is to look at... That's almost as loud as I am. So rather than tune the volume on OBS for this one game, I'll just tune the volume here in the game. Yeah, half is a good setting. Subtitles always on. Controller input. Huh? Oh, this just shows you all the things. Wait, does changing this count as a setting? Nope. Let's see. I've been quit. Okay. We are almost 5 minutes in. So I'm going to break down how this goes. First of all, I did try to record a series on this a while ago. This was back in my 720p, 30 FPS, not as nice bitrate days. And it made it to YouTube, briefly. Yeah, no, not doing that. So, I will be playing the game on Brutal. Now, I will say I consider myself to be decent at Shadow of War, but this is because I'm also used to playing an endgame Talion who has a whole lot of the fun bullshit moves unlocked. Unless the enemy is outright immune to arrows and Shadow Strike by proxy, a lot of captains don't really have an answer to get Shadow Strike pulled into the rafters where their minions can't reach them, and then you just wail on them. Yeah, a lot of captains don't really know how to counter that, like I said, unless they're either O-Logs or arrow-proof, because O-Logs cannot be Shadow Strike pulled. They can be Shadow Striked, but the triangle variant doesn't knock them down. You know, so to break the difficulties down for those who have never played this game, because Shadow of Mordor doesn't have difficulties, easy is basically the story difficulty. Basically, Talion starts overpowered and then just gets, like, to broken god levels of powerful. Normal's the intended experience. Nemesis is, like, the hard mode. And then, Gravewalker! I love saying that. It's how some of the captains say it. It is basically like your ultra hard mode. Enemies hit you harder, do more damage, you don't get a last chance, blah blah blah. And then Brutal, it's placed lower on the list, which leads me to believe it's meant to be harder. But as you can read for yourself, you get a last chance, and you also do more damage. Rather than merely pumping the enemies up, it's more of a full rebalance. I'll be playing the game on Brutal because God knows I need that last chance. Plus, there's enough captains running around with no chance anyway. Not to mention, it's like Talion is wearing a ring of power. He is supposed to be powerful. That's the whole point. That and this, I'll be, like, full transparency, I'd probably be 20 parts into this series before getting past the prologue on Gravewalker. Anyway, we're gonna get a previously on Dragon Ball Z section here in a minute. I'll shut up and let that play as soon as the game's done loading. By the way, this is the image you get on the PlayStation when you first start the game. Like, you know, they have the preview image. Anyway, shut up. Previously on Dragon Ball Z.
I had a family once. A wife.
This is beautiful.
And a son. And I buried them along with everyone I even knew. What has happened to me? Am I dead?
You are banished from death. Cast adrift between the worlds of light and dark. You are bound together, Talion. My life and yours.
Who are you, Wraith?
I shaped the history of Middle-earth. I crafted the Rings of Power.
Celebrimbor, greatest smith of the Second Age. Sauron deceived you into making the rings. He tortured both you and your king.
Perhaps that pain was not in excess.
I should have died with my family.
I thought you wanted revenge. But there is only one way to close the circle. To defeat Sauron.
The time has come for a new ring.
The world of men is ending. I have seen it. I have felt it. In the fires of Mount Doom, A ranger and a wraith, bound together in death, craft the one thing that could challenge the Dark Lord. A ring of power. Power can blind those who seek it, and even the strongest bonds can be broken. The future I have seen cannot come to pass.
Celebrimbor.
Death calls to you again, Ranger. How do you answer?
Talion, this is beautiful. Where did you find it?
Oh, I still have a few friends left in Gondor. What's wrong, my love?
The past is the past. Nothing can be changed.
We must leave this place. We can go now.
What's her name? Lord Death.
The Wraith calls to you. I call to you.
Wraith! Where are you?
He calls your name. Talion.
Celebrimbor.
Talion. Talion.
I will find you.
So,
We must defeat her.
some quick explanation for something the game doesn't actually tell you right off the bat. You're kind of expected to know this because sequel to Shadow of Mordor, and if you haven't seen my series on that, well, the drop in quality will be jarring because, like I said, back then I was working with an encoder that made my CPU scream in agony, even doing what I managed to do then. God forbid I tried to push it harder. But basically, Talion died. Don't worry, he got better. Sort of. His survival and ability to resurrect from death, which is like an actual canon thing he can do, not just a game mechanic, is derived from his curse binding to the Elven Wraith of Celebrimbor. Now, any Lord of the Rings nerds in my comments, please, I don't want to hear about how this game's so non-canon it hurts. Oh god, hiccups. I'm just here to have fun. Anyway, Celebrimbor got snatched from us, as you saw in the cinematic, and Talion doesn't die. The Rings of Power extend one's life. Now, to my admittedly limited knowledge, the canon rings that are under the domain of Sauron will eventually cause one to decay into a ring wraith. This ring is not under Sauron's command because his power was not, it's not marred by his power. Which is why Talion is still Talion. Anyway, enough about that. Anyway, this is, Shadow of War is a stealth action game with some RPG elements.
Gives me the creeps.
You can go in and hack orcs to pieces, or you can slit throats from the shadows. Both are equally valid.
These orcs are preparing for war.
So anyway, when you do exceptionally long falls, you get like the... You see like the Wraith of Celebrimbor overlaid onto Talion. Now, Celebrimbor's not here. Ignore that. That will insta-kill. I will point that out. Okay, 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 okay. You see here the Wraith is actually of Talion. Now... Oh! Sometimes these orcs do look up. So, I think you can come back to this area later, but just in case, I am going to kill everything here if I can. Well, oh, good example here. Ah, damn it, he's too far away. Shame it's not subtitled, but like there is actually a lot of just banter between the orcs. Oh, he's moving, and see, the Wraith is of Talion. Just a little neat quirk of this opening section. Come on. Sometimes Talion does get stuck. Anyway, no way to avoid combat here. So, the combat. If you've played the Batman Arkham games, you're going to be very familiar. Square to attack, triangle to counter. There's even a ground takedown. Though by default, it is very slow. Circle to stun. I believe I could just run from this, but I mean, hey. It's good practice with a, unleveled Talion. You can also grab with R1 and throw. You can also use orcs as shields and shank them to lower their health. And while running, you can hit R1 to grab. And you can also, different from Shadow of Mordor, you can also hold circle to drain enemies, as you could in that game, but doing it here heals you. And with an upgrade, it also grows your Wrath gauge, but you'll find that out later. Anyway, I'm just gonna sprint, because, you know, this game, no toggle sprint. Oh, you can also drain spiders. Again, the Wraith, it's hard to see with just the hand, but the Wraith here is just Talion.
Celebrimbor, what has been done to you?
You've kept us waiting.
Spider does not forfeit its prey, Ranger. Not unless a greater has set free.
I called you here for a reason.
You will return him to me. Now.
You are brave. For a man. But it is not your sword that will save him. How much are you willing to sacrifice? To suffer.
I have given up everything.
Not everything. Not yet. would give me the ring for the Wraith.
And find myself beside him in your web.
I am Shelob, and I deal only in truth. I wouldn't give it up either.
Wait! Time now! Take your prize.
I'm impressed, Rand. He must mean something to you. Go to your puppet before he dies.
You have doomed us, Talion. Her power was vast before, and now you have given her mine. I poured my life force into that ring.
Then we must take it back.
The war you came to fight is not here. The ring is lost. So look to Minas Ithil and the Dark Lord's armies that surround it. Look to the Palantir. Sauron will not stop until all of Middle-earth is dominated.
The Palantir must be protected.
Minas Ithil. I must know if Shelob's vision holds true.
These cutscenes are so long, it makes me glad I have a charging stand for my controller. As soon as cutscenes are over, I actually have to go make sure my grandmother's up and takes her iron. Is this more cutscene, or can I pause this? Oh, cool. A loading screen for a loading screen. Oh, here we go. This is cutscene. Can this be paused? Nope, of course not.
The spiders showed us the truth. Gondor's last fortress in Mordor cannot fall.
Insert then what the fuck have I been playing up until now here. Oh my god, more cutscene.
The Palantir is our concern. We must seize it before it falls into Sauron's hands. With it, his armies will be unstoppable. The fate of the city matters not.
I will not let them be slaughtered like my brothers at the Black Gate. We need to do something. Taking out the captain should buy the Gondorians some time.
And they could lead us to the Palantir. We must find a worm and make him talk.
Oh, thank Christ. A moment I can pause. Or not. Okay, you know what? I'll just pause the recording. Unpause, and I'm back. Okay, so as the game says, you don't take fall damage, which is really nice. I believe the game tutorializes this. So, you hold R2 to enter stealth, and I just realized there's something I need to do on my end. You guys won't hear a difference, but it's just a weird quirk of these headphones that I have to account for. Come on. There we go. Turn the volume down a few notches. Again, you guys won't hear a difference, but that green symbol is for a worm, or in other words, an orc with intel.
Wasting our there. His mind is weak.
Now, some things to note is you hold R2 to enter stealth, but if you are in a bush, you will just be in stealth by default. Now, there's a few ways to do this. You can just walk up to a worm and hold circle, stand out in the open, whatnot. Or if they're running, you can run and grab them with R1 and hold circle. Or you can do a stealth drain. Oh, he saw me. Never mind.
Who leads the search for the Palantir?
Oh, it's going to tutorialize this. Basically, dominate worms, get intel on captains. Now, in Shadow of Mordor, you could dominate any old grunt. You would learn a captain's name, their location, and I believe their strengths. But if you wanted their weaknesses, you needed a worm. And if you wanted intel on war chiefs, more on those in future parts most likely, then you needed to dominate captains. They've simplified it in Mordor. In War. You can't interrogate captains or grunts, only worms, and worms are used to learn intel on captains, war chiefs, and overlords. More on those later. Much later. Yeah, again, you guys can... I'm not going to read all this, you can read it yourself. Now, oh, that's right, this. So if you don't have the dominate skill unlocked, then you just pop their heads.
The search is in the lower city.
Then he will go no further.
Now, what I like about Shadow of War is, although you are restricted in where you can go during the story missions, you can still dominate any worms you find. I keep saying dominate, it's a bad habit. You can interrogate any worms you find and learn more about captains. Now go to this guy. By the way, do not get used to seeing captains with more than one pip on their Nemesis mission. I'm pretty sure this is just a result of the game starting. Mortally flammable. This will be over fast. Now, as for getting through this fortress, I say fortress, through this camp, you are free to take your own approach. I will note, taking cover behind things was a mechanic in Shadow of Mordor. It's not here anymore. Don't know why. It was one of the ones that was actually somewhat useful. Oh, that's right. I don't have access to the bow just yet either. I don't have access to Elven Agility. I don't have access to so many things that I'm used to having. Okay. Pull up. I'm gonna go stealthily. No. Jump!
It's the Ranger.
Oh, he spotted me. Nope, you're not attacking me. Okay. Much like the Riddler goons in Arkham Knight, there is no way to non-lethally attack. Oh god. And this is the last chance. Basically, you're given a button, press it when the red thing is in the circle. You may notice that little white rim in the preview there. That's for other bonus skills that you can get later on. Now just vote. Ah! And I die. So, in story missions, good time as any to show it off, I suppose.
Mordor is but the beginning. Even Middle-earth will not satisfy him.
Basically, you get told off for dying. Oh, hey, phone's fully charged. Just unplug that. By the way, I said this in a few other videos. You might hear some, like, clacking and whatnot. That is my friggin' headset cable. It's a very long cable. As a matter of fact, if I had to describe how long it is in one word, that word would be impractical. So, open combat is not necessarily a death sentence in the beginning. You just have to be careful. By the way, if you ever see Talion just doing something like this, I'm inducing it intentionally, but there is a problem with my R2 button where sometimes it just decides not to fully depress. And in Shadow of War, you do have to almost fully depress the trigger if you don't have, like, a SCUF controller with a, brain fart. It's coming to me. Hold on. If you don't have, like, a SCUF controller with, like, triggers. Hello. I assume you weren't using that head for anything. Okay, hold on. I need to fix this. I'm so used to the mini-map rotation. It's under... No, it's under game, isn't it? Yeah, it's under game at the very bottom. Oh, God. Rotate mini-map with camera. So, this, you can just hold the button, and Talion will just continuously do it until the orc dies. Not very good in combat, but it does shut them up. Oh god, I am so used to a Talion that has the ability to quickly climb things. Also, by the way, you can hold X while crouching to crouch run, but it does make noise until you get a later upgrade. Anyway, this is ranged ammo. Don't worry about that. You're about to be introduced to it.
You should have kept your mouth shut. It's the Grey Walker. I thought he was dead. He is. Talion, the bow.
Hold on, just gotta... Yeah, if you shank him enough times uninterrupted, you just get a kill. But that bar that's now filling is called Focus. It basically allows you to slow down time while aiming in. You can hit L3 to toggle it off if you don't need it right that very second, and it will recharge while you're aimed in after a delay. Come on, Gabe, don't make a liar out of me. Yeah, there you go. Just a little helpful thing to know.
It doesn't look good for the Gondorians. We have to help.
The Palantir is a powerful artifact. If we were to possess it,
We could turn the tide.
By the way, get used to hearing Celebrimbor rant about the Palantir. And that there's just Ass Creed 4 lockpicking. Anyway, grant some ever ammo. Oh. Wait, he just went underground. I don't even know why I wanted to drain him. I'm full health. Oh, by the way, you can shoot grog barrels to blow them up. Are they alive? How? I'm used to that insta-killing. Okay, here we go. Oh, they're dead.
To target their captains.
Oh, this mechanic, yeah. In the first game, if you wanted to go fast, you needed to like vault over something and hit X at the right time. You can still do that. Or you can just hit L3 to drain some of your focus for like super sprint.
He's close. The Wraith world will reveal his presence.
Yeah, Wraith World, basically Bat Vision from the Arkham games.
Nazu.
But this should also tell you how strong Talion is compared to the captains, because you're level 1, and your first story orc that you're guaranteed to fight is level 6. I think all of his, like, stuff here is actually, like, fixed. Like, he'll always, like, not necessarily look the same, I've had them look different, but I feel like their immunities and weaknesses are always the same. I don't know, somebody smarter than me can prove that. Oh, I am missing that speed climbing upgrade so much right now.
Alright, form up! Your mission is to secure the Seeing Stone. It's blue, it's round, and it's ours. This is a powerful artifact, lads. You bring it to me, but do not touch it, unless you want your brain scrambled.
Okay, I think he's done. Also, hold on a second. This is starting to get a little obscene. What do I have plugged into my other USB port? Oh, nothing. Hold on a second. I am getting tired of this, like, faulty trigger. And stick you on the charging port. Yeah. This thing's charged, right? Good enough. Good enough, I say, as it's fully charged. Cord, you go down there. This cord goes back here. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now I feel like I'm not fighting the controller. You can hit triangle to attract. You can do this to lure all orcs to a specific location by aiming them with the bow, but even if you have focus consumption turned off, it still costs all your focus.
Check it out!
You will never take our city! You will die here, orc!
Oh, guess I'm going up this! That was knocked down. I believe you unlock it in Shadow of Mordor.
I will avenge my brothers!
Oh, by the way, most of the time, if orcs are prevented from, like, taking their last chance on you, you just get to get up for free. And now gear. Yeah, it's basically your standard RPG fare. You get swords improve damage, knives improve stealth damage, bows improve range damage, armor provides health, cloak, I'll get back to you when I figure out what the stealth stat actually does. And then later you get a slot to improve your focus as well.
Why are you out here alone?
My raiding party was trapped in the lower city overnight.
How many of you were there?
Not enough.
Minas Ithil still stands.
We're about to lose the middle city, Ranger. They'll be closing the gate if they haven't already. We need to get up there as fast as we can.
I'll be right behind you. Wait! What is your name?
Idril,
Talion.
don't fall behind, Talion. We've lost enough men today.
So,
You hear that, Ranger? They're closing the gate.
Idril here... Yeah, Idril here does a good thing where she'll always be slightly oh god, burp. Slightly faster than you until she gets far enough ahead of you. Not to mention you can always hit L3 to go faster momentarily.
I thought we were dead. I don't know who you are, but thank you.
Come on, Grunt. Be a distraction. Oh, come on! I'm just trying to heal. And that's why I'm trying to heal, because eventually I'll make a mistake.
Arian will need our support. We can't leave him out here.
Where do you think you're going? You know what?
Stay here and fight.
Okay. Oh yeah, Talion can get a little unwieldy at like super speed.
Shelob's vision. If Sauron's forces get the Palantir, all of Middle-earth will share the same fate.
It's not looking good. It hasn't looked good for weeks. Sergeant Dagon and his men are at the arena. We must aid them.
Yeah, I love that this is called Act 1, but this is very clearly still a prologue.
Rally at the gate.
Keep moving. We'll cover your retreat.
Idril, full speed, please. Idril, full speed. Thank you.
The middle city has fallen. The gate.
Join us. The gate is closing.
We'll be right behind you. We will bury you all.
The middle city is lost.
Pulling back. Go. Go. You'll never take. Sergeant Dagon, we're pulling back. The middle city is lost. Not before we finish these filthy drugs.
I missed the mic gauge. Oh.
Sealing the gate. Move out. Move out.
Idril, if we're gonna move out, I recommend moving out.
Faster, Ranger.
Idril, you don't want me to go faster. I have 3 speed settings. Walking, running, and Barry Allen. I guess also stationary. But speed implies movement, which stationary is not. Oh, cutscene.
Quickly, under the gate.
Get moving.
What are you doing?
I won't be long. Go.
Have the archers provide support.
Oh yeah, the heavy attack. It's basically a glorified knockdown button. Yeah, it hits a massive oh god, why doesn't it show why doesn't the counter thing show while I'm charging it? Oh, I missed the combat drain. Actually, enemies are far enough away. I can get a quick drain off. There we go.
We've lost the Middle City. We made them pay for every inch of ground, but they now hold it.
Then our fate will be decided here. Our inner wall is our strongest. We have double their archer.
We cannot match the orcs for their numbers or ferocity.
Now, our people have held back Sauron's forces before.
But some things were lost forever.
Yes, of course they were. Go to the Great Hall. Secure the relics.
My place is here.
Make sure they are taken to Henathanum.
Is that an order?
You must understand. We must protect what is most precious
At all costs.
Yes. That is an order.
Then I'll see it done. But I'll be back on the wall before their next assault.
A ranger from the Black Gates. I thought you were all dead.
You heard the truth.
If you've come to fight for Minas Ithil, Ranger, report to Captain Baron.
Not come to join your army, General, but for the Palantir and its safekeeping.
Protect the city, and the Palantir will be safe. However, our raiding parties are targeting enemy captains in the lower city.
You wish to spread terror in their ranks?
Yes. It's about time we tasted fear.
The men are assembled, General.
And that's the first mission complete. I believe missions just reward you with skill points, and you also earn skill points from leveling up. Yeah, no, by the way, the game does force you to unlock Elven Agility as your first skill. And this is that fast climbing skill I was talking about.
We need to secure the Palantir now. The city is weak, and it will not hold for much longer.
But we cannot leave the Gondorians to their fate. Castamir is right. By protecting the city, we protect the Palantir.
Look.
The towers bear his mark.
Those were my towers once. Now Sauron's corruption spreads beyond the borders of Mordor. He mocks me.
They give him sight.
Not without the Palantir.
And this is the region map. Photo mode update. Turn photo mode on. That's already on.
We will dismantle his...
Vanish from death. Here we go. When you are killed, time advances and you resurrect at the nearest fast travel point. Nemesis missions resolve and the victorious captains level up. New Nemesis missions begin and any vacancies in the army menu may be filled. Read there, may be filled. Nemesis missions are active for a limited time. Whenever time advances, the counter below the mission decreases. When it expires, the mission is automatically resolved.
Hold on Minas Ithil. We will shift the tide of war.
What is this? Oh yeah, sometimes dead orcs will just have intel on them. These aren't orcs you killed. These just happen. You're all the way back there. You're all the way back there. It's the same mission. Oh, mortally vulnerable to execution. I love fighting these guys early on because, like, I just roll up with full might. You'll figure out what that is later. And then just decapitate the guy in one attack. Anyway, you may also notice that some orcs show up as white. Treasure orcs. You kill him. He drops a coin. You pick up the coin, you get Miriam. I'm just gonna... Gimme! And I've been ambushed.
Teach you to sing a ballad of pain and misery.
So yeah, these just happen sometimes. So, quick rundown, since now's as good a time as any. Beast proof. Cannot be damaged by beasts. You wield the glaive while in the back of a Caragor. That can still damage them, but the Caragor execution, again, later, will not let you do that. Because the Caragor is the thing that attacks there. Haunted. When you use Shadow Strike, he becomes enraged. Enraged orcs cannot be dominated if you have the skill unlocked. And they do not get broken at low health, which means you can't dominate, like I said, but you also can't grab them. They also get a damage boost, and more often than not, I find enraged orcs seem to have a lot more damage resistance, and some of them even regenerate for some reason. Tracker. I'll let you know if I ever figure out what this does. Sounds his hunting horn when he's caught. Your trail nearby orcs will join his hunting party and track. Oh, this is for like if you're in the area and go into stealth. Trapper, lays bear traps. Tribe bonus, outlaw bolas. Throws bolas at the feet of his opponent to pin them in place. And then frontline warrior. Again, I'll let you know. Actually, something I need to check real quick. Okay, yeah, it does read that I have the Outlaw and Slaughter Tribe DLCs here. I was confused. I'm like, wait, aren't Outlaw DLC orcs? However, he's not error-proof, so... Now, just because an orc is massively higher level than you, doesn't mean that you are going to lose every single time. Oh, crap. Yeah, traps don't do any damage themselves, but they open you up to damage. Oh. Oh, he's a Vault Breaker. Yeah, some traits like Vault Breaker don't show. Oh. And some of them will trip your knockdown. Oh, God. Oh, God, this is gonna hurt. That is an instinct that I need to train myself out of. Oh, you can tap circle to stun. I forgot about that move. Well, no, I did mention it earlier. It's just not very useful if you're not fighting a captain or a savage. Okay, you know what? Chase me. You know what? Or don't. That's fine. Headshot. And when killed, captains drop gear.
He's killed the boss.
And you're dead. You know, they can have fun. There is a grunt here. Not grunt, sorry, a worm. And you... Vigilant against stealth. Well, I guess that's all. I guess that answers that. Wait, did he just... He just threw himself off the roof. I know that worms tend to run rather than being caught, but come on. And interrogate. Damn! Just Shadow Strike up there, why don't you? Reveal intel. Oh, mortally flammable. What a surprise. Oh, Caragors. Oh, cool. These big stacks of grog barrels, they really light up. Now, you may notice he's still alive, but rapidly losing hit points. Mortally Flammable isn't an instant kill, they're just guaranteed to burn to death. Oh god! Where did you come from? Oh god! Ow! Oh god, do not want to be here right now. Unfortunately, Caragors are very good climbers. However, they can also be headshot to deal with them. I need to drain an orc, get some health back. Oh hey, there's a worm over there. Okay, just wait for those indicators to go down. And he's facing the other way. Well, I guess I'll go after you. Mortally Flammable. You know what? Oh wait, no, you... Are you also... Oh, right. So, neat trick. I don't know if the game tells you this until later, but if you hold options, it takes you directly to the army menu. Oh yeah, epic orcs. I forgot about these guys. They drop better gear and have special traits, epic traits. The game doesn't tell you this. Epic orcs have 1.5 times their normal health. Legendary orcs have double their health. That's just, I want to target you. That's it. Come on. Come at me. And then throw, and then ground execute. Is that a worm? Oh, there's a worm up there. Awesome. I do love that you teleport up there. It's just a neat animation. Why is everyone here mortally flammable? No, wait. Target's not here, so... Bye! Treasure orc. In the neighborhood. So, to explain what just happened there. I don't know if it's a bug or a feature, but when an orc is surprised, there is a brief window where you can actually get a stealth kill on them. Or a stealth attack on captains. Yeah, stealth attacks on captains are not instantly lethal, unless they have mortally vulnerable to stealth, at least. Hold on. And yes, you do get XP for killing orcs, or at least I'm 99% sure you do. But yeah, see? I run up, and I get the stealth kill. Oh, by the way, a stealth drain, not a guaranteed kill. Anyway, out of curiosity, can I actually grab this? Do I have to do that story mission?
These are but dark imitations of the Palantir, but we can turn Sauron's low craft against him.
These towers can give us sight.
We will purify them and make them ours. Here we see all that has been lost, and all that will be lost if his corruption is allowed to return.
we go.
The city is built on
What's
the
funny is I've
ruins
done
of
this like
my
3
kingdom.
times, so you'd think I'd know what where everything
Those are my
is, but no.
barrows, still hidden from Sauron's sight. There I will show you why we must retrieve my ring.
By the way, I do have some minor stick drift on the both sticks here. So if you see me struggling to find exactly where the thing is, that's why. Okay, did that change the location of the story mission? It did. Huh. Open quest, select a new objective. I did select a new objective. I selected this! Oh, by the way, selecting a mission, selecting an orc is actually a thing. Like, it's a Nemesis system event. I'll get more into that in a bit with the whole cheating death thing. But, like, once I actually, like, selected an orc on that screen, and the orc was, and then the orc immediately ambushed me like, "Ah, you were looking for me!" Ah! Scared the crap out of me. Yeah, see, this guy's running, and he deploys stun bombs. Oh, god damn it. Oh, I'm not catching him, that's for damn sure. Oh, god. Catching those guys is very hard without Shadow Strike. What? I uncovered 3 orcs. Enraged by bloodlust. I uncovered like 3 orcs from that. What the hell? No, I didn't. Their icons just flashed. Yeah, this game's not perfect. Oh, by the way, I'll mention, Stealth Drain doesn't one-shot grunts, but it does one-shot archers. I will mention that if you have the Domination upgrade, your first drain doesn't actually do any damage, but it still heals you. Oh, crap. And yes, orcs despawn if you get far enough away from them. And then, throw. Oh, crap. Oh crap, that's right. Dodge, don't run. Yeah, I don't know if the game explains this, but you hold X to sprint, but you tap X to dodge. And for some reason, only the dodge works for getting away from things. At least until you're, like, moving. Oh, by the way, you can still, speed sprint while in stealth. It's honestly really funny. Oh! A gem. Gem's gonna be placed into a slot to gain bonuses. Yeah, the first upgrade, the one mandated by the game, is free. You know, basically, green gems. When you put them in a weapon, you get lifesteal. When you put them in armor, you get more health. When you put them in the rune slot, that's unlocked later, followers take less damage. For red, it's damage in weapon, in that specific weapon, less damage, but in all your weapons and armor, and followers deal more damage in runes. And here, with the white gems, basically, in a weapon, enemies have a chance to drop money. In armor, you just get more XP. And in the rune, captains gain a certain amount of levels when recruited. Now, you may be looking at these bonuses and be like, oh man, they're kind of ass. Don't worry. They scale up a lot. A new skin for Talion. Hold on. I don't know if this will contain any spoilers. Hold on a second. no spoilers, but it doesn't actually tell me. It doesn't tell me which one's new, because this one comes from the Blade of Galadriel DLC. This one comes from Desolation of Mordor, and I believe you just have this one, and the one to the right of it might be considered a minor spoiler. I'll be sticking with Talion because he's the one that like actually dynamically updates with like new armor and shit when you actually put on gear. Also, I'll be taking this. I'll also be taking your life. I will say, starting a Nemesis mission, or any mission at all, does fully replenish your life and give you back your last chance. Last chance is on lower difficulties. Give me your health. Give me all of your health.
Yeah, we need to catch them all, put them to the torch.
Okay, let you go by.
What? Did you hear that?
I love instant detection. If you're not gonna... There we go. Oh yeah, multi-counter. I forgot about that. Oh god, not now, stick. There we go. So, what happened there? You notice my aim went to the left. That's because when I input certain commands into my left stick, it's not 100% reliable. It causes my right stick to read an input to the left. Yeah, I can't trigger it now. It happens sometimes, though, and it pisses me off. Oh, god damn it. I'm not stopping for every treasure work. I'll be here all day if I do that.
What was that noise?
Oh boy.
You have what it takes to face me.
Bye, hit R3 during these speeches.
I've killed more pigskins than you've seen days.
And it brings up this. Oh, goody! An orc I haven't met yet. When facing you alone. Oh yeah, Blood Brothers. These are nice. Basically, if you dominate or kill or shame sometimes, more on that later, an orc who has a Blood Brother, their Blood Brother will get pissed off and attack you, usually immediately. Assassin. Oh, these are the guys that can have no chance. They don't always. It'll show up as a trait in this menu here. Oh, you're kidding!
Felt a spear rip through your pink flesh, tearing your organs apart. Today you will.
Skark.
Oh, hey, look! No chance. Hunters!
I'm on him!
And as usual, starting a mission will clear up that problem anyway. Mortally vulnerable to execution, I can't take advantage of that. Heavily damaged by stealth, I can take advantage of that. Fear of Caragor. Dude, you're going on a Caragor hunt and you're afraid of them. This will probably result in some interesting dialogue.
We've got the drop on it. Let's do this right.
Or not.
I'll end you.
If I got stealth kill, meaning I get a bonus from it.
You maggot!
Oh, he sees me.
Should know better than to get in the way of an Udux hunt.
That case, sit the fuck down. Oh, hey, he's not fireproof. So I just have to be careful to get really far away. And then, boom. Yeah, those have a very large blast radius. Enraged by mortal wound, and he died. And I gain a skill point for it. So this is why it's usually good to go out and do these. Wait. Oh no, he leveled up. Wait. Enraged by rival? What? Dazed? What?
The time of the Uruk has arrived.
Enraged by rival. Dazed. What the... Is he broken? Who are you?
Grisha.
Unbreakable. These can generate naturally? What?
The Nazgul have designs on you, it's true. But surely they wouldn't object if I kept a bit here or there for myself.
Why is it that whenever I'm recording, I get... Oh god, that hurt. Oh god. Oh, I just Dark Souls through that. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, fleeing. Oh god, I got shot. I'm gonna grab that. Oh, loot like that does not despawn, by the way. What?
Have you finally found your stomach for battle?
What?
Bugger.
Vigilant against Stella. Where are these guys coming from? Okay, I'm gonna grab a skill. And I'm gonna grab execution because God knows I need it. Trial by ordeal Gondorians. That'll end well for you. Oh, mortally flammable. This is not going to end well for you. By the way, this Nemesis mission type is disappears after the first act.
Good, they would never have let themselves get taken prisoner in the first place.
Or at least I don't see it usually past this point.
Who's there?
Okay, I guess I'm not gonna get the ability to drop on them. Oh, might. There we go. Ow, ow. I didn't see any counter prompts. What the hell? And he got stronger for killing all the Gondorians. Okay, why am I getting skill points for him surviving?
This is your end.
Oh, there we go. It happened.
Tark. Suppose that makes me a Tark killer. No. Tark Slayer! I quite like the sound of that. Tark Slayer! From now on, I will be known as the Tark Slayer!
So when a captain kills you, they level up. When a grunt kills you, they become a captain. This video's on the long side. Fortunately, now I gotta sit through this. I just explained that. And this is the time passing screen. Notably, it only shows captains you have any intel at all on. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like and subscribe. It'd really help out. I'll see you all next time.